So welcome to another SAT math problem solved. This problem is a little bit algebra, a little bit inequality, a little bit logic. And the problem goes like this. T squared minus k squared is less than 6. T plus k is greater than 4. And t and k are positive integers with t being greater than k. What is the value of t? In order to solve this problem, the most important thing that you can do is to recognize that whenever you have the difference of two squares, in this case t squared minus k squared, that the difference of those two squares can be factored, in this case, into t plus k times t minus k. And this is going to be remarkably useful for solving this problem if you want to solve it algebraically without plugging in numbers or using some other SAT strategy if you actually want to do it in a methodical way. So if t squared minus k squared is less than 6, then because t squared minus k squared can be factored into t plus k times t minus k, then t plus k times t minus k is less than 6. Okay, so now remembering that t plus k times t minus k is less than 6, and given that t plus k is greater than 4, then what could t plus k possibly be? So look at the first equation there. T plus k times t minus k is less than 6. Since the thing on the left, t plus k, is greater than 4, then t plus k could be 5. 5 times something could be less than 6. And remember, t is greater than k, so t minus k is never going to be negative. Could t plus k be equal to 6? No, because then t plus k being something greater than 6 times some positive number, it can't be less than 6. So we now know that t plus k is equal to 5. Okay, so we know t plus k is equal to 5. We know t plus k times t minus k is less than 6. We can replace in the second line here t plus k with just the number 5. So we then have 5 times t minus k is less than 6. So what could t minus k be? T minus k could certainly be 1, because 5 times 1 is less than 6. Could t minus k be 2? No, because 5 times 2 is already bigger than 6. Could t minus k be some negative number, such that 5 times a negative number is less than 6? Well, it could, except for the fact that we're told that t is greater than k. So we're left with t minus k is equal to 1. Okay, we're getting close to being done here. So we know that t plus k is equal to 5. We know t minus k is equal to 1. If we add the two equations, the first two lines here, we get 2t, and the plus k and the minus k just cancel each other out. And then you get 5 plus 1 is 6, so you get 2t equals 6, and t is equal to 3, and we're done, because the problem asks what is t. If we also care, or if we want to verify that our answer is correct and want to know what k is, then we can look at either the first or the second line and and figure out what k is. So the first line says t plus k is 5. If t is 3, then k is 2, and we're done. Or you could look at the second line and say t minus k equals 1. Well, if t is 3, then 3 minus 2 equals 1. We're done. I hope this visual explanation of this SAT problem has been helpful.